What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Northern Howl. And guess what? We are back with another TCG Arena game, and we are still chasing our first victory with this Ahri deck. We are 0-2 right now, so we are really hoping that third time is the charm. So if you've seen the first two episodes, you already know what we're kind of running on in our deck. But if you haven't, let's quickly go over our main cards in this deck so you know what to expect. So right here, right now, we got our legend, Nine-Tailed Fox. When an enemy unit attacks a battlefield you control, give it -1 might this turn to a minimum of 1 might. So a huge card for our deck. Our chosen champion is obviously Ahri, but we are using the one that gives us 1 extra point if we hold the battlefield. In the perfect world, we could get 3 points in 1 turn if we control both battlefields and have Ahri on the field. But most of the time, we're just trying to take over 1 battlefield, have her on that battlefield to try and get 2 points for just 1 battlefield. Now, some of our big workers for our deck, right? We have our Stalwart Pearl for that nice defensive play, okay? We have our Ravenbloom Student, okay? Because we want to cast a lot of spells, so this will help us defend our battlefields, okay? We also have our heavy hitters, Tasty Faithful here, right? Just a big 6 might drop here. Then he has a nice Death Knell here. Channel 2 Runes Exhausted and draw 1. Then we got the MVP of our deck, right? Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Okay, we all know what he does. Okay. Now that we know our deck, let's go over our opponent's legend and champion. Probably already know we are going up against Yasuo, Unforgiven here. So our opponent gets to pay to tap him, and he gets to move a friendly unit to or from your base. Now for his champion unit, Yasuo Remorseful, right? It says when I attack, deal damage equal to my might to an enemy unit here. Now that we know his champion and legend, we'll have to see what his deck actually has in store for us. So let's just have our fingers crossed and hope our deck could get our first victory right here. So no more talking. Let's dive into the game. Let's go. As you guys can see, this is our hand. We did mulligan, so we had a horrible hand right here. So we'll draw our card here. Drew a horrible card. All we could do is just pass the turn here. And let's see what happens here. So right now, obviously, he has the upper hand if he has a good hand, because our hand is bad. So we'll see what he can do here. Okay, so it goes stack deck. All right, turn number 2 here. We did finally get 1 little unit, and he did not play unit as well, so that will help us out. So let's go ahead. We'll play our Lecturing Yordle. We get our card draw, and right now that's all we could do. So we'll pass the turn once again to see what kind of tricks he has up his sleeve. Later in this game, if it continues to go this way, our hand is pretty nice. We have our Thousand-Tailed Watcher here. We do have a nice signature spell to kind of remove low cost units from the battlefield. And right now, he must not have a good hand as well because he's not doing anything. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll move our Yordle into our Grove of the God Willow. He also actually says beautiful hand, so he must not have a good hand as well. And he plays Fight or Flight, move a unit from a battlefield to its base. And we will have to do that. Let's comment back to him. Your hand is not good. So now, what can we do? We could go ahead, we'll play 2. Or exhaust 2, I should say. Play our Ravenbloom Student. He says terrible, but we'll see. So he started off with the bad hand, and we'll let him know we also had a bad hand as well. Alright, now with that, that's all we could do right now. So we'll go ahead. We will pass the turn to him and see what he can do. So he does play Finder Center. He gets that nice card draw. Maybe he's waiting for me here. Let him know that it resolves. So yeah, he was waiting for me. So he gets that card draw. He gets to channel a Ruin here, Exhausted. So again, he does not play anything. So let's try this again here. This time we'll move Raven Bloom student out. Hopefully we get our point. We do. Okay. And let's go ahead. Let's get Yordle out here for the other battlefield, which we do. So that was a nice turn right there. We get 2 points. That's probably all we want to do. Maybe? Because we could play Ahri here. But again, we do have a couple ways to protect her, I guess. So let's go ahead, let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And recycle 1 ruin. And we'll play her with a student here. Now let's go ahead. Let's just pass turn and see what happens. So again, right, next turn, if we continue to hold this, we get a draw 1. And we get to get an extra point. So next turn, possibly, we could score 3 points here. So we will see what happens. We do have a couple ways, depending on what they do, to kind of protect Ahri here. So we can use Defy, we can buff her up, give her +2 might. We can also give her another might if we need to. So we just got to be patient here, kind of wait to see what our opponent does right now. They got 10 ruins to spend, they got a big hand, so they have to have something that they can do right here. Then again, let's kind of look at what Yasuo could do. So he could pay 2, move a friendly unit to or from your base. Then their champion unit, they got, oh boy. So when you play me, choose an opponent. They reveal their hand, choose a random card. Okay, so let's go ahead, review all. And we all know what they will probably do here is probably Thousand-Tailed Watcher here, I'm guessing, is what they will choose to discard. They're thinking about it. They are definitely thinking about it here. They are really thinking right now. It's been a while. Yep, they do choose Thousand Sun. They do choose our big card right there. So that was a huge loss for us. They only got 3 ruins left. Do they have something for Ahri here? If not, we're getting a card draw. They're tapping. Ooh. Okay. They're going to try to take out this. They're trying to take out Yordle here to try to get the CQ. So let's go ahead and let them know that we're going to think about it. So right now they're at a 6. Okay, we're at a 2. We possibly could go... We could go 4. 5. No, there's no way that we'll be able to do that because... So yeah, we'll just let them have it. We do get our card draw for our battlefield here of God Willow. We do get our hold, and we do get our point for Ahri. So we go up to 4 points right there. Okay, now we don't have any more units. Let's go ahead. Let's pay 3 to play our Find Your Center here. Let's see if that resolves. I'm guessing that resolves. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll draw the card. We'll get to channel a Exhausted Ruin. Okay, so now basically all we got to do is just sit back and play defensive right here. So we got plenty of ways to protect Ahri here. We got 3 Defies. We have all of our Defies. We got 2 of our 3 Disciplines here. And we do have Vanguard right here to be able to protect Ahri. Oh boy. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, they're playing their champion unit. Okay. They're exhausted. Ooh. Moving. Okay. So right now, he is, when I attack, deal damage equal to my might to an enemy unit here. Okay, so showdown. So he probably wants to go put his 6 might into Ahri here. Okay. We'll go ahead. He passes priority, so we'll let him know we're thinking here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay 2. Let him know that we're going to put this on Ahri. So she becomes a 6. And we might... So they're going to defy that. Okay. That's okay. And, oop. We're going to do it again then. 1, 2. Let's see if that happens. See if they have another defy, which they might. Yep. Okay. So we don't get our card draw. Damn. Okay. Which, you know what? You know what we will do? We'll pay 1. We'll defy their defy this time. So we got to recycle 1. Bottom. So that means she goes up to 6. Okay. And we do have 1 here. So we'll play our Vanguard to give her another one. And we also get to draw for our, okay? So that's our defy. So Ahri is at 1 might now. So yes, both of them will die here. They will trade, but my student lives. So he does not conquer, which is nice. So I do get my point. I get a draw. Alright, what can we do here? What we're going to do is play 2 to get our defensive Poro here. So we got our stalwart Poro onto the battlefield. That's all we probably want to do right now. So we're just going to pass the turn here. He gets his point. And we just want to kind of save our thousand-tailed watcher here right now. And maybe it was a good idea just kind of play Poro in our base. But we'll see. Maybe I'll pull one of these guys back here for Poro. They do play Rasa, the Sunder. Okay. Okay, we got Rasa, comes in. Nine-tailed Fox gives him -1, that's 5. So back the massive foresight gives him back to 6. Then +2. It's 8. With all that math, he is at 8 here. Right now, we are sitting at 3, 5. Okay? Which we could go a 6, 7. So we could go ahead, right? We're going to go ahead, play Stupefy. So he goes back to 7. Okay, get a draw. Yep, so now he says 7, so we get a draw. We'll go ahead. Then student goes up 1. Then we're going to play Guard here. Vanguard, I should say. Then we'll give this to student, so he goes up 2. So we're at 5, 6, 7, we're at 8. Now he gets to decide on who he wants to kill. All right, we're at, oh, he kills Poro, okay? I don't know why he wanted to kill Poro. I would have killed students. So we defend that battlefield once again, so we gain our point. So let's go ahead, we'll pay 3 to find your center here. We draw 1, but we can't channel a ruin because we already have it. But we did draw Time Warp here. So if we could survive one more turn, which we might actually just play Thousand-Tailed Watcher right now. It's risky. It's very risky. We'll let them know what we're thinking here. Oh, we didn't. Did we draw for our hold? No, we didn't. Because right, turn start, drew 1. Okay, yeah. Because we drew for this. Alright, so this is nice. We could pay. Man. Do we just pay 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And just get tasty on to the. You know what? I think we will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To get tasty on the base. And we'll just pass turn. So this will allow us to, if he conquers this battlefield, we could be able to play Watcher next turn and be able to conquer the battlefield again. Or in another case, if it's a low cost unit or low might unit, we could just be able to conquer this battlefield and we'll just be able to time warp right away. But he's an exhaust. Yep. Okay, so does it make sense? Oh, we can't do anything. So he conquers that guy. So now what we need to do is probably have to play Watcher here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recycle 2 Mine Ruins. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to put both of our big guys on that battlefield to make sure that we conquer this guy. Come on now. He's thinking. I don't think he doesn't have a buff unless there's a card I don't know. But we should be able to conquer this battlefield. And if we do, we are sitting good. Why does he... Oh, because he's a 7. Ooh. We'll let that fly. Okay, so we conquer the battlefield. I could have probably played our discipline here, but we'll save it. What we're going to do is just kind of pass turn here. So now we're sitting pretty good right here. So we have enough to play Wind Wall. Then we also could play discipline if we needed, if Wind Wall doesn't make sense. But Wind Wall should make sense in the long run here. So he has 4 cards and he has 11 ruins. So let's see what happens here. He's tapping. Got a big card coming out. Okay, so he's gonna accelerate. Yep. He's accelerating. So right now he's a 7. He's a 6. Okay, then he's tapping again. So he's an 8. So we're gonna do this. Tap, bottom. And we're gonna defy that. Is he gonna defy? Oh, okay. So he's still at 8. Now, the question is, do I use our Wind Wall here? No, this is what we could do. We could go ahead, we'll pay 1. We'll defy this again. We'll defy this. So he is just a 6. Then what we're gonna do is pay 2 to play our discipline on our guy. He's not happy at all. So we're gonna laugh at that and just apologize for it too. Because yeah, we know that feeling, right? He concedes, GG's. And just like that, we finally get our first victory with the Ahri deck. It feels good. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you guys learned something from this game as well. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next game. Let's go.